favorite line that I have from him, it's in Latin, it's malo periculosum libertatem quam quartum civitium. I prefer liberty with danger than peace with slavery. And the slavery is whether or not I'm a slave to the system, to the society, or I'm a slave to my own vices and my own mistakes, or am I going to persevere over it? And I'd rather live with the dangers and live my life to the fullest and live it as epic than just being afraid and being trapped and kind of isolated in.
Interesting. Wow. Yeah, it takes you a lot. It expands your mind when you study like that. You know,
Yeah.
your mind is gonna just be, it's gonna just expand.
Yeah.
Same thing goes when you travel. You travel, and I believe it expands your mind. I've traveled the world. I feel like it expand my mind when instead of creating something and selling it local, I created something and went global.
Nice.
Because of the travel that I did. I didn't live in a little fish tank. I made the world my fish tank.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. I need to get more traveling. Like it's obviously money is always the issue, but that's to travel and to experience all the different societies and all the different worlds that kind of exist within our own world. Like one place I especially want to go to is India. I want to go and visit the Dungeshwari cave temples where Buddha had supposedly meditated, as well as
Mhm.
the lake and all the areas where he was at, just for that firsthand experience, because it broadens your view on the world. It broadens that sense of a sense of wisdom, intelligence, and not only your perspective, but your ability to kind of perceive reality in all these different ways.
Yes, 100%. I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why another thing why I like about the times that we live in is the access we have to all of this.
Yeah,
Never in any other point in world history have we been in such a time where we have access to so much knowledge, to so much wisdom from millions upon millions of different people.
100%. That's what I was gonna say. Is you haven't traveled the world, but you're not far from it. Because you can jump
Yeah.
on a computer and just be like, jump on Instagram and you see everybody around the world, right? It's
Yeah.
wild, man. It's wild times for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And like another book that I've read, it was Unbroken. It was about the war veteran Louis Zamperini who served in World War II. Not having any military background or anything like that, you never truly understand the full grasp of like war and everything that happens in it. But when you have that invested interest to really read in and study and really kind of immerse yourself into like the words behind the actions and the events, that too especially helps kind of broaden that horizon to kind of understand more.
100%. Look at your messenger on Instagram right now. I sent you a link. You're gonna since you love history, you got to read this history.
Hey, yay. There we go. Here, I'll go and read it out loud. And hopefully I won't butcher any words.
You're good. You're good.
The Niños Héroes were six Mexican military cadets who were killed in the defense of Mexico City during the Battle of Chapultepec. Oh, I butchered
Yes. No, no, you're
that
good.
one.
You're good.
One of the last major battles of the Mexican-American War on September 13th, 1847. The date of the battle is now celebrated in Mexico as a civic holiday to honor the cadets' sacrifice. Hey, that's what's up. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So the Escutia last name is it's like it gets celebrated because Juan Escutia was one of the cadets, and
Hey.
he's the one that saved the flag.
That's awesome. That's
Wow.
awesome. See, that's my goal to have like something about me like pop up in history like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. You will. You're on that
Mhm.
mission. So,
Mm.
you're on it. Not many people have that type of thought process. They can't they can't even put that together, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I've been wanting to learn more too about Mexican history because my kid, he's half Mexican and both of his grandparents were born in Mexico. And I want to immerse myself more in the culture and more about in the history. So that way he could have that access to that kind of the lessons, the history of what his heritage also comes from. That's why I want to learn Spanish so bad.
Oh, that 100%.
Yeah.
Start talking Spanish right now and just like, let you catch on.
I promise I will struggle. Although a funny ass joke that I like to crack because ever since I was a kid, I like to do like voice impersonations. I've always been able to like flex my voice back and forth. When I learned Spanish, do a skit, I want to be a Spanish broadcaster and just go like "Lo siento, no hablo mucho español. Habla usted inglés?" or something like that.
That sounded good, man. Sounded good. Here,
uh,
I'll throw in a little Mexican joke for the viewers for the listeners. Um, what do you cut a Mexican pizza with?
what?
Little Caesars.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh,
that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, something I wanted to bring up to you. It's a shout out to CJ and Rough Nation. He
oh
wanted me
yeah.
to mention to you that CJ's like you guys are boys. I want to learn more about your guys' relationship.
CJ's good people, man. I love CJ. Please go check him out on Instagram. And check out Rough Nation on Instagram as well. He puts on the Rough Nation events, and we became friends when ZTV started to live stream their events, and basically we became friends, and we're still friends.